Hey there, science explorers. Welcome to our most colorful, awesome adventure ever. Okay, just imagine this. What if we could shrink? Way, way down. So tiny we could stand on a giant leaf. Whoa, Ava! It'd be like a giant green skyscraper. And guess what? That's exactly where we're going today. Meow. Okay, team, here's our mission. We are going to become official plant experts by figuring out the special job of every single plant part. All right, check out our adventure roadmap. We're going to start way, way down underground with the roots. Then we'll climb up the stem, explore the leaves, and finish our journey at the very top with the beautiful flower. Okay, is everybody ready? Let's go. Our first stop is underground. We're diving right into the soil to meet the roots. So get this, roots have two huge jobs to do. First, they hold the plant super tight in the ground so it doesn't just tip over. And second, they soak up all the water and yummy food from the soil. That's totally it. It's like the roots are a super strong anchor, holding the plant steady even when it's windy. And they're also like a really, really thirsty sponge, just slurping up all the water the plant needs to drink. Meow. Psst, I've got a yummy secret for you. The next time you crunch on a carrot or a beet, you're actually eating the plant's root. How cool is that? Okay, so we've seen what the roots do. Now, let's follow all that water as it travels up, 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 the plant's own superhighway, the stem. You guessed it. The stem also has two big jobs. First, it's kind of like the plant's backbone, holding it up nice and tall so it can reach for the sunlight. But it's also that delivery highway we talked about. It brings water up and sends food down. Yep, it's like a busy two-way highway. You've got water and nutrients zooming up in the fast lane to get to the leaves, and then you have all that yummy plant food cruising back down to feed everyone else. We're climbing higher to our next stop, the leaf. I've heard this is where the real magic happens. It's supposed to be like the plant's own little kitchen, where it cooks its dinner. You are so right, Ava. The leaves have maybe the most amazing job of all. They are like tiny, solar-powered food factories. They actually catch the sunlight and use its energy to make food for the entire plant. And this super cool process has a big name, photosynthesis. So what's the recipe for this plant food? Well, let's see. First, you add a big dose of sunlight. Then, you mix in water that came all the way up from the roots. And finally, you add some air, a special kind called carbon dioxide. You can't see it, but it's all around us. And poof, you've got delicious plant food. We've almost made it to the top. Time for our final stop on this giant adventure. Let's go see the most colorful, beautiful part of the whole plant, the flower. You know, flowers aren't just there to look pretty. They have a super, super important job. They're in charge of making tiny little seeds. And inside every single one of those seeds is a brand new baby plant, just waiting to grow. Meow. And how do they make those seeds? They need help. So flowers show off their super bright colors and send out sweet smells, basically shouting, "Hey bees, hey butterflies, come over here, I need your help." Okay, time for a quick question to see what you've learned. Which part of the plant is the food factory? Is it A, the roots, or B, the leaves? What do you think? It's the leaves. They use sunlight to make all the food. That's it. You got it. Let's do a super fast recap of our whole adventure. Ready? The roots hold and absorb. The stem supports and transports. The leaves make the food. And the flowers make the seeds. Easy peasy.
All right, get ready to shout your answer. Which part soaks up water just like a sponge?
All right, get ready to shout your answer. Which part soaks up water just like a sponge? It's the roots. You got it. Okay, next one. Which part is like that busy highway, moving water and food all around? The stem. Awesome. Meow. Okay, last one. Which pretty part helps make new baby plants? You know it. The flower. Wow, you did it. You got them all right. That means you are officially a plant expert. Congratulations, everyone. So the next time you're outside and you see a plant, it could be a big tree or a tiny flower, I want you to look really close. Now that you know the special job of every part, what new things will you discover? Keep on exploring, science explorers.